I want to know if you are in contact with the Brazilian President Bolsonaro after a member of his delegation who was with you Saturday was tested positive. And also, I want to ask another question, if you let me. Senators Lindsey Graham and also Senator Rick Scott are self-isolating. Are you planning to take any kind of precautionary measure to protect you and also your staff who was there with him?
We have no symptoms whatsoever, and we had a great meeting with the president of Brazil, Bolsonaro. Great guy, very tremendous. He's doing a fantastic job for Brazil, and as you know, he tested negative, meaning nothing wrong this morning, and we got that word too, because we did have dinner with him. We were sitting next to each other for a long period of time.
But are you in contact with him over the coronavirus crisis?
We're talking about it country to country, but we did discuss if he had a problem. It was reported that he may have it, and he doesn't, fortunately.
Mr. President, Ross Palumbo from ABC News Miami. As a relatively new Floridian, what is your message today to the cruise line industry and the travel industry that Florida depends upon? And since Senator Rick Scott and Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez have the same exposure as you and they are self-isolating, what's your message to them that they shouldn't be?
Well, I don't know that I had exposure, but I don't have any of the symptoms, and we do have a White House doctor, and I should say many White House doctors, frankly, and I asked them that same question, and they said, you don't have any symptoms whatsoever. And we don't want people without symptoms to go and do the test. The test is not insignificant.
You're asking people who come back from Europe, Americans who are coming back from Europe, to self-quarantine for a couple weeks. You were in a picture with somebody who now has coronavirus from Brazil at Mar-a-Lago. How is that different?
Well, I'll tell you, first of all, I'm not coming back from someplace.
But you were exposed.
There was somebody that they say has it. I have no idea who he is, but I take pictures and it lasts for literally seconds. I don't know the gentleman that we're talking about. I have no idea who he is. I haven't seen the picture. I said there's a picture of somebody, but I take sometimes hundreds of pictures a day. And that night I was taking hundreds of pictures, so I just don't know. Now, I did sit with the president for probably 2 hours, but he's tested negative, so that's good.
Mr. President, thank you. I want to first follow up on Jeff's question, because the person you were standing next to, whether you know who he is or not, tested positive for coronavirus. Dr. Fauci said this morning, if you stand next to somebody who tested positive, you should self-isolate and get a test. You say your White House doctor is telling you something different. Who should Americans listen to? And my second question is—
I think they have to listen to their doctors. And I think they shouldn't be jumping to get the test unless it's necessary. But I think they have to listen to their doctors. And I mean, I don't know, I haven't seen the picture. Somebody said there's a picture with somebody taking a picture with me, but I haven't seen it.
Well, doctors have
but
said
I
you
can
might
tell
have it even if you don't have symptoms. Are you being selfish by not getting tested and potentially
Well,
exposing—
I didn't say I wasn't going to be tested.
Are you going to be?
Most likely, yeah. Most
When do
likely.
you think
Not for
that'll
that
happen?
reason, but because I think I will do it anyway.
Will you let us know
fairly
the
soon. We're
results?
working on that. We're working out a schedule.
My second question, Mr.
You
President,
go ahead,
that was
please.
a follow-up.
Go ahead.